Hi, friends. We miss you. It's been a really long time since we've been together, hasn't it? Yeah. What do you miss the most about being together? What do you miss the most? Hugging our friends. That's a good one. I miss hugging our friends too. Do you miss hugging your friends? Yeah. I bet you have some things that you miss about not being together too, right? Why don't you share them with us? What's something that you miss about being together? That's a good one. Yeah. Not being together is hard, but we've been working a lot about being patient, right? Yeah. Oh, Lammy wants to share some news that he got this week. Would that be okay with you? Okay, go ahead, Lammy. What's the news you want to share? Lammy says that he's feeling disappointed because his Lammy school is not going to be meeting in person in the fall. That's really disappointing, buddy. I'm sorry. Is your school going to meet in the fall? Are you going to be able to see your friends and teachers inside the building? Or are you going to see your friends and teachers over the computer? Some of you might be doing a little bit of both, or some of you might have to wait a little longer till we're allowed back in the building. And some of you might be allowed to be safe inside the building. Every school is a little different, right? Oh, Lammy wants to know why we can't just be back together again. Well, Lammy, remember we've talked about the coronavirus and but why do we have to be separated? You mean like why do we have to have 6 feet between us? No, not 6 actual feet. Like that's like a measurement, like how much space between us. Oh. Lemmy wants to know why do we have to stay 6 feet apart? Why do we have masks? And why is it still taking such a long time? It's a really good question, buddy. I don't have all the answers for it. But the book we're going to read today is going to help us remember why we're staying home. You're getting bored of staying home? Are you getting bored of staying home? That's fair if you are. You know, home can be a really fun place, and sometimes, even though home can still be a fun place, sometimes we just want to be able to do things that were normal, right? Like getting to hug our friends, or getting to go on vacations and trips. And some of that might have looked a little different this summer, right? Yeah. Where can we take our big feelings when we're feeling disappointed or sad or lonely or angry or hurt or confused? Where can we take our big feelings? Who can we give them to? God, right. We can give our big feelings to God. And does God care about our big feelings? Oh, yes, right? He cares about every single one. So if your school is not meeting in person inside the building quite yet, just like Lammy's school, and you're feeling disappointed about that, it's okay to tell God that you're feeling disappointed. Or if you get to go back to school a couple days but then have to do on the computer a couple days and you feel disappointed about that, it's okay to tell God about that, right? God wants to know exactly what we're feeling, right? Right. Okay, so I told you that I had a book for you to help us remember why we're staying home. Would you like to go get it for me? It's on the table over there. Okay. While Lammy gets that, how many of you have a mask that you get to wear when you go outside or go to some stores? You do? Lammy has a mask too, right? Yeah. How many of you is it hard to wear a mask? Raise your hand if it's hard to wear a mask. And raise your hand if you think it's easy to wear a mask. Okay, so a little bit of both, right? Well, in this book, which is called A Little Spot Stays Home, we're going to look at the masks and why we have to stay 6 feet apart and why we still are staying home, even though it's been a long, long time, right? Okay, so this book, can you see the mask on Little Spot? Oh, yeah, okay, let the kids see it. A Little Spot Stays Home, a story about viruses and safe distancing. All right, this is written and illustrated by Diane Alber. All right, let's read about Little Spot. Hi, I'm a little safety spot. I'm here to help you stay safe when a virus starts spreading too fast and gets a lot of people very sick. What's a virus? Do you remember what the virus is called in today that we're struggling with? What's that virus called? Do you remember? Coronavirus. That's right. Well, this little spot's going to teach us about any kind of virus. Viruses are tiny particles that can make you ill. They are so small that you can only see them with a microscope. These particles are known as germs, and these germs love to stick to your hands, doorknobs, cardboard boxes, and toys. That is why we disinfect surfaces like countertops and objects. Have you seen your grown-ups disinfect stuff around your house? Take some cleaner. A virus can move from an object like a doorknob to your hand. Once it's on your hand, it can enter your body when you touch your eyes, nose, or mouth to make you sick. Lamby says viruses sound mean. Yeah, they're not fun for sure. That's why it's so important to wash your hands to clean off germs before you eat, after you go to the bathroom, and after you're done playing. Wash your hands really well for at least 20 seconds. You can sing the happy birthday song twice. When a virus enters your body, you can start to have symptoms. Symptoms don't make you feel very good. They can be a fever, a cough, and a sore throat. People can spread a virus more when they have symptoms because germs come out of their nose and mouth when they cough or sneeze. If you become sick, you should stay at home or go to the doctor, which can help prevent others from getting ill. If you are having symptoms, wearing a mask is a great way to prevent the virus from spreading. This also shows you are being kind by not wanting to spread germs to others. If you are healthy, wearing a mask can protect you if you are around someone who's coughing and sneezing. Look, they're wearing masks, just like we wear masks. When someone is sick and sneezes, germs can spread from their nose or mouth up to 6 feet. So for everyone, a safe distance is 6 feet, which is like the length of your bed. If you don't have a tissue, you should always cough and sneeze into your upper sleeve or inner elbow. Can you try that? When you sneeze, you can sneeze into your elbow, right? Or your upper sleeve like that, right? And that's why we do 6 feet. Because when you sneeze and go, right? When you sneeze, that sneeze can travel all the way to 6 feet. So if you stay apart, kind of like the length of your bed, like that. If you stay that far away from someone, when you sneeze, you can't get them sick, right? Some viruses can be very contagious and cause an outbreak. When this happens, older adults like grandmas and grandpas, as well as people with low or compromised immune systems, can get sick very easily. and it can be very harmful. We need to be responsible and help protect them. We can do this by hand washing and limiting contact with others by keeping a safe distance. During an outbreak, if safe distancing doesn't slow down the virus fast enough, everyone will need to stay home. This means no parties or seeing friends or extended families. Schools may also be closed for a while too. This is called a stay-at-home order. Yes, we did have a stay-at-home order. You're right. When everyone stays home, doctors have time to find out more about the virus and prepare for patients. It also helps them find a treatment that can help before the virus hurts a lot of people. When we need to stay home, can we leave our house at all? Do you know the answer to this question? This little girl is asking. Do you know when we have a stay-at-home order, are we allowed to leave the house at all? You should be experts on this by now. What do you think? To exercise, that's right. We can leave the house to exercise, right? Going on walks, that's right. Let's see what little spot says. Great question. You can go for a walk with your immediate family as long as you are at a safe distance from others. People can also leave their homes if it's absolutely necessary, like to get food, go to the doctor, or if their job is considered essential. What are essential workers? Essential workers need to be at work to keep us safe. They help treat sick people and deliver and stock important items. These people are doctors, nurses, police officers, grocery store workers, and delivery workers, just to name a few. We should be very thankful for these people who have the courage to go to work each day. Some essential workers right there, right? Staying at home will require a lot of patience and support for each other. It can also be a great time to spread kindness by thanking all the people who help keep us safe. I think that a lot of you have been kind when we've been home too, right? Helping with some lab work stuff and encouraging our neighbors. There may be times you will feel sad that you can't see friends and family, but there are other ways to connect with them. You can video chat or call them on the phone. We've talked a lot about this, right? With our big feelings. Or you can write a letter and send it through the mail. You can even decorate the envelope or include some artwork too. This time can be difficult for a lot of us, and getting a letter in the mail can brighten someone's day. Since school buildings may be closed, you will have to learn as much as you can at home, and that can be fun too. You can learn math by measuring ingredients while baking, or by sorting clothes, counting shirts, and matching socks too. You can learn a new skill, or spend extra time with your family. It can inspire you to be creative or encourage you to get organized and tackle new projects. I can't wait to hear about what you did in quarantine when this is all over. Hopefully I was able to help you understand more about viruses and why people need to keep a safe distance and stay at home. It's important to keep a positive outlook and remember that viruses don't last forever. If we work together, things will get better. Did you like that book? Did that help you understand a little bit more? Yeah, a lot of these things we've talked about before, right? And one of the things that they did not mention, right, in this book, but we know, is that we can go to God with our big, big feelings, right? Right. And God always listens to us when we pray, and always listens to us when we share our heart, right? Right? And remember, the last page, little Spot said something that was really, really important. Do you remember what he said? He said, it's important to keep a positive outlook and remember that viruses don't last forever. If we work together, things will get better, right? So this is going on longer than we thought, but it's not a forever thing. It's a for now thing, right? Right. I'm so proud of you for being patient. I'm so proud of you for taking your big, big feelings to God and telling him how you're feeling. And I'm proud of you that you're sticking with your grown-ups that are in charge and even sharing some time with us so that we can talk about those big feelings, because that's important too, right? Right. Friends, we love you. We are praying for you, and we cannot wait until we're back together again soon. Bye.